Very nice, guys. Yeah, so shall we start with a sketch? You take your pencil, of course. Yeah, I usually go with the blue marker. So let's start with the fence. We do the line. Yeah, don't put it too high on the paper. Yeah, so the first part is kind of really low, and then just the diagonal going a little bit up. Yeah, so then we have space for the cat and space for yeah, so kind of, yeah, and then we just divide, yeah, into the pieces. So the first one, so the first on the left is bigger because it's closer to us. Yeah, and then each goes like a little bit smaller. Yeah, so the first one I can kind of put really big. Yeah, then some little space for the air. Yeah. Yes, so then somewhere in the middle, then I try to make them smaller, the parts. And then if you want, you can kind of mark with the second line, yeah, the thickness, only on the left side, yeah, so only the side that you see. Yeah, here with marker, I get it kind of just one fat line, but here with the pencil, you can have it, yeah, like 2 lines or something. Yeah, we already did fence with the dog, so I'm sure it's already not a problem for you. Yeah, and then this dark, yeah, board behind, the same here in the start, it's kind of really low. Yeah, it's maybe even not seeing where it ends. We kind of follow also the upper diagonal, yeah, so they're parallel. And then somewhere I decide this thickness. Yeah, so here in the start, maybe I don't even see where it ends, this stick that is behind. Yeah, don't spend too much time doing like really precise, yeah, because of course we do it with acrylics, yeah, just mainly, yeah, the size, let's say, yeah, but like this detail that like the board has here on top, yeah, we're just gonna do it with the paint, yeah, this upper thickness, let's say, yeah. So take time, finish the fence. I will just talk a bit about this measuring thing. Yes. So for example, let's say, so you have a picture that you're drawing from, or you have a real object. And measure consists simply in comparing one size to another size. Yes, for example, if I want to know how long is the tail, yes, so how should I put it on my paper? Because my paper has one size, yeah. The cat in real life is bigger, of course. Yeah, the picture I'm drawing from can be also bigger, smaller. So, for example, this is my photograph that I'm painting from. And then what I do, I just, for example, take the size of the tail. Yeah, so I measure usually with the, let's say with the pencil, yeah. Here, Yeah, so here with the end of the pencil and my finger, yes, and here I take the size. So this is the size of the tail. And then what should I do? I should compare this size, yeah, let's say with any other size. And here I put, and it fits like with this whole size of the cat. So where the head starts, yeah, and the cat is finishing the leg. This is the same size of my tail. So this is now I know when I'm gonna put it on the paper, yeah. And what's important, for example, now I can measure, let's say here where the one leg is ending, and it's ending the head. And it's actually the half of the cat. Yeah, so when painting, one tends to maybe, let's say, make the body longer, yeah, and that's why the cat looks unproportional. Yes, but if I do this exercise and I measure and I see, oh, it's actually just two equal pieces, yeah, so it helps me to construct this. Yeah, so let's do it in practice. Yeah. So of course, first I decide where the cat lives on the paper. So let's say here I say, okay, here somewhere here we'll start the paw. Yeah, this first one. Yeah, and I can just maybe sketch the direction a little bit. Yeah, of the leg. Yeah, so I'm still not sure how big it is. Yeah, so I just started. Yeah. And then what also is useful, also finding the position with the like vertical stuff. So let's say I have here the head. So the head is ending, and I draw a vertical line, and it hits somewhere here at the paw. Yeah, so I can like here and go vertically. Yeah, so the head of the cat will be ending somewhere here. Yes, and I can also maybe just sketch, yeah, the ears. Do the same exercise with the second. I say, okay, where the second ear is ending. I take here, draw visually vertical line. Okay, yeah, somewhere where the leg is turning. Yes, so this angle. Yes, so let's say I can move. Yeah, so maybe my head should be smaller. Yes, if let's say like this. Yeah, so maybe my head of the cat should move. Yeah. In this case, of course, you erase and correct. Yeah, you do this trying to find the thing. Yeah. And so here I got this line, yes, where this first part of the body, yes, this line is turning. And as we measured before, it's half of the cat. So I take this size and I put this size here again. Yes. And now I know here. So actually the body of the cat is ending here. Yes, and one can feel, oh, it's too short, but yeah, in the end it will make a right proportion. And like this, I can look any point. Yeah, I want to see where the back of the cat is starting. And it's actually starting to the half of the ear. Yeah, so it's not starting like somewhere where the nose lives. No, it's really high. It's really somewhere high of, yeah, so there goes the back. So I can also, yeah, sometimes you paint like with the feeling, but then if you feel unsure, you can do the exercise of measuring. Yes. So now here, just by the feeling, I draw the cat's face, let's say, yeah, or where the, yes. And now I can correct a little bit the leg. Yeah, if it should go a different angle, maybe smaller, yes, something. Yes, now as I have the end of the cat, I can put also his leg, his back leg. Yes, with the practice, when you draw a lot, then your eye already learns, yeah, and gets the measurements right. But it's normal. I mean, I do this exercise all the time, yes, especially when starting. the drawing, and especially if you do these proportions of person, cat, yeah, a bird. Like if I go wrong with the fence, it's not so important. No one will notice, because actually the fence can be different. Yeah. But when we talk about these live objects, then someone will see at your drawing and say, yeah, but something wrong with your cat. Yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah. So here here behind is another paw that is kind of in the air. Yeah. Yeah, and now also, as we measured before, the tail is the whole length of the cat. Yeah, so again, I take my pencil, put it here, mark with the finger where the cat is ending, and then I just put, yeah, and then this is how long, somewhere there. Yeah, and then I also see where the tail is starting. It's not starting at the bottom, it's really almost on the top of the back starting. Yeah, so we check all these important points. You can check where it lives vertically according to some other points you already have, or horizontally also, yeah. And then you can do these measure checks, yeah, compare one size with another. So this is this measuring technique. Yeah, so now I do my tail. Maybe you can also make it more curvy if you want. Yeah, maybe now it's maybe too straight. Yeah, and I mark these triangles. Yeah, so this cat, of course, is, has all the stripes. I find it looks nice with all this autumn, yeah, background, kind of fits. But of course, feel free to make your cat as black or orange or whatever you prefer. Yes. Yeah, so I'll mark also maybe. So the back is kind of really dark. Yeah, we're gonna have it just some brown color there. And I'll just kind of mark, and just easily for oneself, you mark where some dark spots are. Yeah, where like I have these two legs, they're white. Yeah, so I can match there. Yeah, but I mark where some dark parts are gonna be. Yeah. Yes, and then take your time also to do the face. So of course, I can start with these lines of nose. Yeah, I can also check they're kind of these lines. I can check where they're living. They're kind of in between the ears. Yeah, so I can visually along, and then I can do the same on my paper. Yeah, no worries if it sounds complicated or something. It's just with the practice here. So I put eyes. Yeah, also the golden rule that the eye that is more far away from us is smaller. Yes. So a little bit, this eye that is on the left. Yeah. So I feel okay, how cat is moving. He's moving towards me. Yeah. This ear, this eye is closer to me. Yeah. So then I do it also bigger. Yeah. I mean, just a little bit. Yeah. That is, you draw the other eye like really small. No, for this should feel proportionate, but a little bit smaller. Yeah, it should be. And in case you make the opposite, this will also look weird. Yeah, if I make this left eye bigger, it will also, one maybe won't say like, yeah, not sure what, but something is wrong. Yeah, so so here also, let's see, maybe I can mark something. The eyes, yeah. So maybe this one. For example, don't worry a lot about this left side of the head. Yeah, it's kind of also more blurred, yeah, to the background. So I don't even worry about much details doing now with the pencil. Yes, of course I've marked here a little bit so the line, but for you it can be very light line, just yeah. And then it's also the feeling that yeah, the head is turned in perspective and this side is just vanishing. Yeah, there. Yeah. So I don't do any sketches for the background. The background is really just directly with paints. Yeah, you can see it's mainly colorful splashes and some brown lines. Yeah. So of course we do it. This will be already fun part. Yeah, we have to work a bit on cat. Yeah, make it so it's more detailed. Yeah, and then
the cat can be any color you want.
say again, Eric.
Can the cat be like any color you want?
Of course, yes. As I mentioned, yeah, this one of course is striped. Yeah, brown. Yeah, of course you can make it. You can also make it without stripes. Yeah, but I find it fits nicely to this brown orange. Yeah, composition of this autumn top. So yeah, one can also think later adding some color of eyes. Here I gave him green eyes. Yeah. But this is also later. We're gonna do all the cats first, then we wait till all these black parts dry, and then just in the end, yeah, two little touches, yeah, for the eyes. So it's also not mixing, yeah, when it's wet. Yeah, how are you doing? Let me know, guys. Shall I give you more time? Or you?
I'm good.
I'm fine.
Oh, cool, amazing, super. Yeah, then shall we move to the painting? Yeah, so we will start with the cat, do some stuff, let it dry. While it's drying, we're gonna move to the fence. Yeah, then the same, some parts of fence will be drying, we'll move back to the cat. And then later we would do the, yeah, so now choose the color of your cat. And let's say here I work with the kind of two colors, yeah, light and dark. Yeah, so I'm putting kind of light. So this is sienna that I have, raw sienna. So it's a little bit something dark yellow. Yeah, and I'm putting umber. Yeah, this is kind of brown. So I will work with this. And then I will also put white. And so I'm putting also white, then I can also make some parts of cat lighter. Yeah, I can mix white with this sienna and make it really light. And of course, I start cat with all the light parts, and then on top I will later add some. So also you kind of study your cat and then decide, okay, where all the light parts are going. Yeah, here maybe where the face is. Yeah, here I go kind of touching around. here in between the around the yeah, the ear can be even lighter. You see, it's kind of mixed with white. Yes, somewhere here under the neck. I also put, and later on top, I will add these stripes. So this is a little bit like a puzzle. I kind of look and then I decide which.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can also mix in between this brown and sienna. Yeah. See if I want maybe a little bit something more. Yeah, and then I take, let's say, direct brown for some parts that I know where the shadow is. Here, for example, under the first leg, of course, where the back is, I can go directly with the also with the brown. Yes, and for example, I can leave now some spaces like empty of, I mean, just leaving the paper, because later then when it's dry, I can go there in between with some maybe lighter color. Yeah, so I can do the tail as well. I put these light parts. Yeah. And then I can just give few seconds to dry. Meanwhile, I'll go somewhere, maybe where the leg is. Yeah. Yes, as I said again, this left side of the head is kind of very light. It's just blurred out. Yeah, so I just put some kind of bit watery paint there. And then I can also go directly with white. Yeah, some parts, let's say here inside the ear. Yeah, I just take directly white on my brush. And of course, it will mix a little bit with the stuff here around. Yeah, and this is exactly the amount I need. Yeah, to here where the. So it will be mixing a little bit with these colors I have maybe leftovers on my brush. Or... Yes, and also if you look the stripes that the cat has, the stripes kind of also follow the shape of the cat. Yeah, so it's not just a curvy line. It's a curvy line because that's the way the body of cat is going. So with lines, it also helps us to show the structure of the cat. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of black. Yes, I'll take a tiny brush and do the details. Yeah, and then come back also and make more. Maybe finish the tail and so on. Yeah, so doing all this tiny stuff. Yes, of course you can take, let's say, black marker. Yeah, if it's easier. But with the paints, the secret is having your brush kind of wet. Yeah, so I have this thin brush, but when I do the thing, it's kind of wet. Yeah, so it helps me to draw the thin line. Yeah, because when we do this dry brush stuff, the lines are not painted. Yeah, so for the eyes, it's really like few touches. It's not much. Yeah, in these things like face and everything, it's always the rule that the less you draw, the better it looks. Yes, once you start trying to do like really detailed, yeah, it's either you need to have really like experience and but the rule is when you don't know how to paint it, you just leave it half empty, and yeah, the viewer will kind of with imagination will understand. Yeah, I'm putting here some whiskers, but actually it can be done also in the end. Yes, I can also put a little bit shadow under the legs. Yeah, actually we're not really jumping, as I said, to the fence, but somehow the cat is working. But if you feel your cat is too wet and you want to give a little bit time, yeah, for it to dry, then you can just go for the fence, yeah, and do some stuff there. And yeah, I can also make some gray, let's say, yeah, for the parrots where so if you also want to make the legs white, yeah, so it's actually kind of very light gray, yeah, so just a little tiny of black mixed with white, yes, and then How's going, Eric, with the cat?
Good.
Good. Nice. Have you moved to the fence already?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Just asking.
The cat, like, I'm still trying to get this detail on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting more details.
Mm. Sean, how about you? How your cat is going?
Not too bad, yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. So, but we're still working the cat. We're not moving to fence yet. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it was more. For example, these legs that are white, of course, now they look really invisible. But once we have a background, so we can also think that, okay, later I'll have background, and then it will help me to show them. I will put green eyes for the cat. The green I'm putting is also kind of watery, yes? I don't put it very thick. I put it more transparent, yes? Because we have this black dot inside. Yeah. Nice, I like the kit.
Okay, Granny, I can't do it. You'll have to do it.
I have one, the paint that is gold, yeah, and I actually really like it to use from time to time. Yeah, and I use it for the fence. Of course, you can even feel free to make maybe some sort of fairy tale fence, yeah, maybe some colorful. So it doesn't like have to be the realistic. It can be actually, yeah, whatever color. Yeah, but if you want it to look like a real wood, yeah, then of course it's something. First, we put again the layer of something between yellow and brown. It dries, and then we go with the dry brush technique with those stripes with some darker color like brown, and then it looks like wood. Yeah, so it's also kind of two-layer. Yeah, and the first layer, of course, is easy. Is just put one color. Yeah, and then just wait till it dries. So. Yes, and for example, this first layer of the fence. So if I don't use much water for my paint, then it actually dries very, very quick. So. And then I will go just directly to brown, small brush, yeah, and make this the sides. Yeah, in this case, I kind of load my brush with more paint, but at the same time, it's more watery because it allows me again to make these lines thin. Yes, because when the stuff is watery, is easier. Yeah, and I go kind of half curve on the top. Yes, because the top we can make with some maybe lighter color. Yeah, let's say the sun is shining and this. And again, with this these brown lines. Yeah, so the first ones, they should be a little bit thicker. Yeah, so the ones on the left, because they're closer to us, they should be a bit bigger. Yeah, but it's always in comparison with something, and it's comparison, with the rest ones that are on the right. I mean, for example, on my drawing, I can have them like half centimeter. Yes, on your paper, they can be bigger, maybe because you have bigger paper. But yeah, these dimensions are always coming in comparison to your painting, which you have. Yeah. And the upper part of the fence, I just hear some leftovers of, say, some yellow, take white, yes, just something light. But I load my brush a lot, so then so it's kind of, just sits on top this line, And later when it dries, we're gonna add a little bit of shadow under the legs of the cat. Yeah, so now it's maybe really little visible, but once we're gonna have background, also, and then quickly also this line behind, and for this one I mix brown with some black because I want it to be be darker. Yeah, it can be also just black, but I find that maybe pure black is a little bit too dark. So let's have this.
Zhenya,
Yes.
don't mind me asking, what time is it in Chile?
Say again, I just didn't understand.
What time is it in Chile?
What time?
Yeah.
I have now, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock. Right now it's 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. So you're earlier, yeah. So
No,
when
we're later. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, when it's your morning, I'm still sleeping, and then when you go to sleep, then I still have evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you say, so one can also, I can take brush, can have it dry, and can make few stripes on the fence. Yeah. So take brush, I dry it. Sometimes just take off some water with fingers or with a napkin, yeah, the paper towel, and then I load some paint, and then I can go making this kind of a little bit stripes. Yeah, for example, now I still feel it's a bit wet. Yeah, just a feeling of a little bit maybe of wood, of dark. Yeah, if for example I got too dark stripe, I can still, if I do it quickly, yeah, put my brush into the water and then just kind of blend it out. Yeah. Yes. And for the background part, yeah, I'm also taking a bit wider brush. I mean, I usually, of course, paint with the small ones, but yeah, so it's not the one I did the cat, because cat, of course, is tiny, but I take just a little bit. I take this orange bigger, yeah. So then, still all it's easier and create all these shapes. And we try to keep the colors of background clean, yes. So it's kind of if I will start, yeah, I'll turn a bit my. Yes, also maybe choose cleaner part of your palette, yeah, because we want it to be kind of clean lemon yellow, yeah, clean orange, yeah, and then later in between we're gonna add some brown parts, yeah, but so I put yellow. I'm gonna mix some orange. Yeah. Yeah, so I can start, for example, and also my brush is kind of dry. I just kind of go with fingers. It's faster, yeah, like this, and load also more. Yeah, so I'm even a little bit kind of sieving the surface of the paint, yeah, and I just go with different spots, yeah, some smaller, some bigger, some more vertical, some more horizontal, yeah, just kind of having fun, yeah, and then no worry, because then I can cover some of this with orange and red later, yeah. So maybe bigger spots on top and maybe smaller spots closer to the fence, yeah. So it's also a little bit different, a bit kind of gradient of size. Yeah? Yeah. Right. And then I'll mix some orange. Yeah, so still trying to keep colors nicely clean. Yes, I think a little bit of the shape. Yeah, so of course it's more simply dots, but still I kind of think of the shape of leaves. Yeah. And here again, like closer to the fence can be smaller. Yes, and there on top can be a bit bigger.
So if you want, Jenny, we can talk about how our day at school was.
How was your day at school?
So Wednesday, for some reason, something crazy always happens.
Oh my God.
So today, for starters, we have like this new group, and it's like called El Chunky. A
Alright.
person created it, and they found so our school, they brought in like these styrofoam balls where you could play with, like not the proper footballs because you could hurt someone, but since they're not styrofoam, but they're like soft balls,
All
and
right.
you could kick one in someone's face and it won't hurt because they're really soft.
All right.
And then there's a ripped up one that they found, and they started just giving it out like pieces of it, and they're like, would you like can you no, yeah, and they're like El Chunky, and then you just had to say yes or no. And, so I said yes because I didn't even know what that meant, and then they gave me the piece, and that was a few days ago, and today people started fighting over it.
But fighting with these balls?
No, properly fighting.
God, guys, much fight.
And then I decided to, so Sean, as he knows, that he doesn't really like the group. That's what he told me. But he's in it. And I decided to use it to gather information. And he was like, oh yeah, I don't think that they're going to get any information. But I know that sometimes they say who their next like target is to rob and stuff. And like, so I know who they'll like rob or like who they'll like really attack. And then that's not really it. And then I was running away from people who were against it, and they just started chasing after me and tried robbing me because for some reason they want it.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it's just madness because I had like a massive chunk, and then I twisted my ankle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's full of action. Oh my.
Yeah. Then after that, we got into trouble, the whole class. No, a few people. For I didn't really see what happened, but if Sean could just say what happened. So a guy called, he lifted out like, so I think you'd see like in a park or something that there would be like a few sticks tied around a tree to hold the tree straight.
Yes.
Kean, he pulled out a loose one. So like every day, until this moment, he knew that something would happen, and he just pulls it out of the ground. And like I think it was super loose because I always saw him pulling on it. Sean, if you were to do the honors, can you tell the rest of the story on what happened with Keane? Because I didn't see it. I was sitting over at a wall because my ankle was sprained.
I didn't know what happened either.
Oh, I thought you were close to him.
I had no idea.
Tom, what about you?
Tom just stays on mute.
Oh, your school is full of stories, huh?
And now I decided since Sean's in it, I don't need to gather information because I just felt kind of bad for Sean that like they started just attacking him and stuff. No,
What?
Sean, didn't they not attack you or something? Like they started fighting you.
Yeah, but they were fighting everyone, to be fair.
And then they got caught. Like this is the third ball that they found ripped up. So there used to be blue, then there's red, and now there's yellow. And then the teachers, one of the teachers were like, "Where did you get this from?" And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we just found it on the ground." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, then put it in the bin." So they went in the bin, and then they hid it. So there's like a first aid room. It's just like an empty classroom. Then there's like a small bin with just tissues in it, and they hid. So one person who lied about going to the toilet, he shoved some like his pants or something, and he hid it behind the toilet pipes.
Hmm.
And I found that out that he hid it behind the toilet pipes, and I was meant to go get it, but then eventually one of the guys who was in charge, Callum, he decided to go get it himself.
Uh-huh.
And then the teacher actually knows about it, and he actually doesn't care. I think that's a very bad thing for him to do because he doesn't know that they're thing.
Hmm.
Sean, do you have anything to add into that?
But
No.
it happened with kind of your class, or it's also older guys there, or?
No, it's only our class.
Okay.
Yeah, because our class is messed up.
Since of COVID, before COVID, there'd been two imagination zones where you got to like play games and stuff.
Mhm.
Then there's like the bench area, and then there's handball walls where handball is like a sport, and then they but now you have zones like this year here you have to play there, like you have to play in your zone no matter what.
Mhm.
And if you go to another zone, you'll get into trouble. No one can really go into our zone. Only if like a tennis ball or something went into the other person's zone.
I see.
I feel kind of bad, like for Sean, for getting like beat up technically for no reason.
Oh, Tom disappeared again.
Yeah, Tom always disappears, and it's so annoying. Like he doesn't even say I'm finished or I'm going to leave.
I mean, it's fine with me. I just.
I just don't really. How do I say? I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't really. I don't really find that appropriate. Let's say.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I understand, but it's okay.
because, like, let's say if I was to just leave right now, and like we're in the middle of a conversation, I could just go like right now. Just okay. So school is.
But did he actually leave?
Yes, he wanted to show it how it works.
I was actually thinking the same thing myself.
Always going back.
Eric, you're so fun. You actually showed us how it.
It just feels like that. So school is so like, and then just leaves.
Wait, hang on. He didn't say.
Okay, so Sean just glitched out. He left. I think he left. Trying to make a Tom impression.
And guys, how you feel about the time of the lesson? Is it okay, or you want it earlier?
Well, we can't really have it earlier because school it finishes at 3.
Okay, so the time is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, 4:30. Yeah.
Okay, good. Just checking. Yeah. Yes. Also, be careful with not overdoing the background. Yeah. In some moments, it can go like messy. So just. Sometimes it's also so we're putting like these dots with paint, but also what can I do just later with the brush a bit watery, kind of a bit spread some watery paint around, so then it's kind of a mix between nice autumn kitty. Any wishes for painting topics? I mean, I have no problem to invent something, just in case something you want.
Yeah, I'd like to draw an ocean. Like,
Say again?
like a beach.
A beach?
Yeah, remember like the picture that I sent you?
Yes, it was like this abstract.
Yeah, like rocks on like in the middle, and then on the left there's like some sand, and then there's like water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember it was kind of abstract. Actually, I remember when you sent me, and then later I tried to do it. Kind of. Yeah, I'll experiment a bit more. Yeah, so. What could be interesting is actually getting some picture of some real landscape and then trying to turn it, to simplify, to turn it in the lines.
Oh, I have a great idea.
Yes.
So I saw this TikTok, and do you know Windows like 10 computers, the kind of cave like lock screen with some water? Like yeah, I saw the guy find it on Google Earth, and I was thinking that we could do that.
Nice.
I'll send you a picture of the lock screen.
Yeah. After the lesson. Yeah, for now.
Because I'm technically finished, really. I just need to do.
Oh, that's good. I see also Sean disappeared. It also might be finished.
Yeah. Now I just need.
Oh, Sean's internet went. Oh, Sean sent. Oh, so such a nice cat.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Oh, Sean. Oh. And Tom got it more abstract. Very nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tom's tree is very big.
Oh, take off the tape.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I just said Tom's tree is very big.
How about your cat, Eric?
He's almost finished.
Oh, you sent the picture.
Wait, where is my cat?
Oh, I see your the stones that
Where
you
is
made.
my cat?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a nice one.
No,
And
my cat.
it's a good one to do in this style that you meant. Yeah, like with the. Yeah, I'll work on this one for the next Saturday. Yeah. Two kitties.
Oh no, my cat. I painted over my cat and I didn't realize. So I have to do another cat, but it won't take too long. Here.
It's because you got distracted with the next lesson. Yeah, but you remember, Eric, the golden rule, let it dry, and then you can correct it.
I think I might just paint cat. Yeah, I'll just paint over the cat.
Yeah.
And then I'll put leaves over it. So I'll just have it with no cat.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna put water over it. That's what I do. And then I'll put a color that kind of matches. Okay. I'm gonna go with this red. So I guess no cat for me. And my cat didn't even look that bad. So I wasn't really too happy with it. So I'm not that sad, not that happy that I painted over.
Yeah, remember also using paper towels is also can be a good one. Yeah, especially for the background stuff. When you put in too much, sometimes it really helps to create the, yeah, just taking out some paint, some water, and helps create the structure of light. And
Mhm. Trump's internet always messes up for some reason. Like
Yeah,
every lesson.
second time I think Sean's internet gets.
I'm thinking kind of suspicious that I think he just left, like trying to do I think he's trying to do the Tom thing.
Okay, but he has a good yeah, but his mom is texting me. I doubt that it's you know, a parent would lie. I mean, but it's all right. I don't mind. I mean, yeah, of course it's not like this we are all in one room and then one stands up and leaves. Yeah, and online, of course it's more tempting just to press the button and disappear. So it's all right. If one feels more comfortable this way.
Sorry that's taking so long.
No worries, Eric. Yeah, take time to finish. Still remember not overdoing. Yeah, and so yeah, maybe more stuff on the top. Yeah, like less in the bottom of it, like really transparent. I'll work maybe.
I just need to stand up and see.
Yes, good one.
I think I'm going to add a little bit of pink, but a really small bit.
Interesting.
To make it, because I have lots of red on it and orange, so I think pink will go well.
That's a good one, yes.
It'll kind of be like a cherry blossom.
Oh, cherry blossom is always very beautiful.
Oh, that's more on the red side. I mean orange. I made like a neon orange. I'll just add in a little bit of darker red and okay, I'm finished.
Finished, yay!
Okay, last dab. There we go. Okay, I'll send you a picture. And while that's happening, while you're looking at it, I'll have to, my paintbrush, I put it on my palette and then it fell behind my desk.
All right.
You can't see it because of my shadow, so it'll just look all brown. So I need to plug in a lamp. Oh, it does work okay. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see like the orange and the red and the pink. But okay. I'll send you what I have anyway.
Sure. send me and maybe you can, yeah, just give some suggestions if there is some part.
Yeah, you can't really see it, but like in person, you can see it very well.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay, yes, it's hard to see. The fence is very good. Yeah, it's really good job on fence. I like it so different. Yeah, it's not, mine one is kind of boring, but your fence is nice. And the cat, yes, I don't see the cat, Eric.
Yeah, I painted over the cat,
Yeah.
so there's not going to be a cat.
Let,
So no cat.
let's say it's a painting. The cat has gone. The cat
Yeah.
passed by. It can also be very actually artistically, and yeah, depending what title you put on it. Yeah, and it can be. But nice. But it looks very powerful. It looks nice. It's totally. I honestly like it. Yeah. So if it's dry, you can put maybe just some dark spot of the birdie, let's say, if you want. If you still want presence of some animal there. But it also in this case, it has something. Yeah. Interesting. So everyone gets different results.
I'm thinking of maybe like another day of adding a bird to it.
Yes, that's what I mean. The bird is also easier, yeah, to have its shape, and it can be also just dark silhouette of bird, because it's also red. Feels like it was the sunshine, yeah. There, the sun went down, all these red colors of sky, and in this case, yeah, the bird can have just the black silhouette, like the black spot, so it could look very interesting. Nice, but still very nice. Like it, really, honestly. Yeah.